Traders, what's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. Hope you guys are feeling good, doing well, and ready to take on this glorious day. Check. 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 All right, what's up? Good morning. Welcome back. So we have another decent looking pre-market here. Stocks are not looking bad, but before we jump into it, just remember our disclaimer, which is that day trading is risky business. Day trading is risky. These results that you see from me are not the typical results. Remember, things can get dicey. It's best to take it slow. Slowest is the fastest way. And it's all about understanding the strategy. So copy trading, stuff like that doesn't work. It's all about understanding the strategy. Other than that, remember, I do not invest for my subscribers, so be careful of fake accounts. I will never message you first. So be careful of fake accounts on all platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Discord, every platform there is, there's fake accounts, sadly. As we ban and block them and report them, they just create a new account. It's a sad cycle, but we're trying. We're gonna keep at it to keep warning you guys and let you know what's going on. So the watch list, RT, what's moving and what's not. There's UPC. There's ALBT. There's ZBAO. There's GXAI. And there's one other. Actually, yeah, JFBR. Think. Anyhow, let's see. All right, I'll post the watch list here. We can get into it. You guys will see and notice that my routine is the same every day. Every day, the same routine. Live. Okay. Yeah, so same routine every day. I think I'm going to start off with UPC. That's the leading stock, and then I'll make my way. UPC up 208%. 31 million shares of volume. I would dare somebody to ever accuse me of pumping a stock. I would dare somebody, because as I show up every morning, you can see these stocks are already up into the moon. So if I'm ever accused of something crazy as this channel continues to grow, I'm gonna have to slap somebody up. Yeah, just that aggressively, because that's how outrageous a claim like that would be. So 15 bucks. I'm watching at the daily chart here. The last time this thing made a move with volume was on October 16th of this year, and the high point was 15. Before that, the stock was actually, I don't know if we had a reverse split, so it looks like we were around 40 bucks. It sold off. And so we're down here. It looks like we're finally getting a bit of a bounce since that day in October. The 200 EMA on the daily is at 2408. 2408. UPC, not looking bad. UPC. Okay. Fair. Looks good. There could be opportunities here. And for me, I wouldn't expect this thing to go back to 15 or 20 bucks, but I mean, can we go from 3 to 6? from 450 to 8 or 9. I mean, that would be spectacular if we can get that extra 100% move, right? So UPC looking fairly good here to start the day. I like that we're not just ripping through highs, but we have been at rest for some time. We had 450, we had lows of 270. We're consolidating sideways and trending. So hopefully we can at some point, hopefully within the first 2 hours, see that, retest to the pre-market highs. SMX from yesterday, are we still looking good? Or a few days ago, SMX. See this one being mentioned in chat. Oh, yep. Looks like we might get something. Let me add this one. In fact, I'm gonna add it over here. SMX. So you guys can add SMX to the watch list. SMX continuation name up 70%. I can't believe I missed it actually. Why? Oh, okay. Maybe. Yeah, how the heck did I miss this one? Wow. Strange. But anyhow, better late than never to see it. I do want to take a quick second to check my status of my what's this thing called? Like, see if my account is restricted or not. Okay, looks like we're good. All right, looks like we're good. So UPC is mentioned. We'll see how this one does. I'm gonna move on to ALBT. ALBT. I got quite a few trend lines here, so I'm gonna start by getting rid of a few of them. Are they relevant? Well, actually, a few of them are relevant. Hold up. These intraday levels from prior days, I can get rid of those. Pre-market high today at 708. Look, if you guys look back at the daily chart, going back to July of this year, August of this year, we had two significant candlesticks. High points being 748 and 1260. So ALBT is definitely a stock that's moved up before. That we're familiar with. So if we can get another significant push like that, I mean, it's already up a fair amount, but if we can see perhaps the retest of 1260, right, which would be over 748. So over 748, 1260 would be the next obvious level. Going back some more, all the way in June of this year, we had a day where it went from 443 to 2160 with 10.6 million shares of volume. If we get to 21 today on this stock, it should be a very, very good day. ALBT, ALBT. Right now, we've kind of been in this trend where we pop up, sell off a little bit, pop up, sell off, pop up, sell off. So hopefully into the open we can get more of a consistent move over 750, and that'll be good for us. ALBT up 142%, 27 million shares of volume. 27 million shares of volume. So moving on, SMX is going to be my third string stock. So far we had UPC, ALBT, SMX is going to be my third string stock. As you guys know, for those of you watching on in the chat room, those of you watching on YouTube, this is my main screen right here. And so here's SMX right here on this side. Cheaper stock, 93 million shares of volume. We're gonna see how this one does. So the way how my setup is, I probably shouldn't use the word setup, but the way how my screens are arranged, the monitor with my level 2 is like top center, which is why you guys will see my eye is always like looking up, right? So SMX, we'll see how this one does. I did have 56 as a key level, and we had a triple top almost right at 56. So I'd love to see it over that level, and if so, the high point from 2 days ago was 76 cents. Can we get back to 76 cents? I think that's a fair target. This daily chart just always so like not in shape. And let's zoom in again and then zoom in one more time. Now zoom out, stretch this a bit, then zoom again. Okay. October of this year, we did gap down from like 220s, sold off. Since then, we've been a penny stock. All right, cool, no problem. Low of that move was 134. I think some of the levels here might not be as relevant though, like this one and that. We'll get rid of this. Just clean up the chart a bit. These, can get rid of these as well. And then this one. All right, looks good. Looks cool. Not bad. ALBT. It's 16. We got what? A little over 15 minutes or a little less than 15 minutes. Looks like it's going to be a good day to me. But I guess every day looks like it's going to be a good day, right? I guess that's not a bad thing. Yesterday, though, was a little choppy. RKDA did finally give the move, but by the time we got the move, I was red, and I caught the big loss, man. I was managing fairly well, down just 130 bucks. The stock got over 8, held over 8 for for how I trade, which is very quick, and if you want to use the word micro, that move that we had over 8 before the actual breakout, when it held up for a little bit, was an eternity in my book. It was an eternity. It was like 10,000 years. So when I bought up there 815 and the stock then teleported down to 760 or whatever, 780, it was brutal. And that put me down like 1,500 on the stock. I think like 2,500 shares. So by the time the actual move came, instead of just being flat and then going big green, we started off like red 1,500. So by the time we got to green 2,500, that along with us not having the proper size in that explosion, we didn't really stand a great chance of like having a solid day for those reasons. If we could have stayed flat and had size, and remember, if I don't take that loss, I don't really size down because there's just no reason to size down. That's how things can play out sometimes, and just so simple. The fine line, the tightrope walk. I'm seeing SNOA, which I'm going to add to the watch list. So I'll go to the chat in the alert section, and I'll write this in. Where is everybody? Are people just waking up 9:25? Well, I guess if you're not live streaming, maybe you can pass by doing that, but I'd recommend being here early. I only see a couple people in the chat room. Maybe I have to call out the MMU members here. Hold up. That's exactly what I'll do. Moon time. If you want a seat on this rocket ship to the moon, let's do our due diligence. Anyhow, so back to the alert section. I'm going to edit this to add SMX, and SNO. Well, SNOA. Well, I'll still add it, whatever. It's already pulling back a bit, but that's fine. Okay, so there's 10 minutes to go. I can take a look at some of the other side stocks. So let's see. I can do JFBR. How are we doing on this stock here? I'm gonna clear the drawing set. Have this thing look a little bit better here. Pre-market high. This, like, this type of stock could give a move. Sometimes it's these same stocks like this that are a little dormant and looking like nothing going on. Then, before you know it, it's pre-market highs already. One halt up or something. 1089 on the daily or 200 EMA. Key daily levels. Seeing there's a bit of a double top around September 23rd. That was 594. Where are we now? Yeah, we're below that level. So let's see, is there anything else that's standing out? Going back to May of this year, I mean, we had a couple of candles that popped up a little bit. Was at 855, 949. 585. Yeah, so 590 could be resistance, and then if we're really strong over that level, perhaps 850s, 750. I'll say 750 or six. Let's do 650. There's also a candle there. 750, 650, 776 actually. 776. Break of 7, then perhaps 750. Then if we're pushing over 7, and then what am I saying? If we're pushing over 750 and then 8 and then 850 and so forth. So JFBR, perhaps we can see something here. In other news, we have ZBAO, and I can also give the percentages for these two. ZBAO, up 63%, 7 million shares of volume. Started off in after hours though. There are some people, they come at 4 a.m. and they leave at 8 p.m. every day. It's quite the grind, but I guess depending on where you are in your life and if it's making sense, then you do what you do. It's quite the grind though, but could definitely be rewarding, especially if you have masteries over these extended hours, because some days the extended hours, as we know, pre-market, after hours, sometimes the cleaner opportunities seems to be here. Despite, this is part of the issue though, is the volume here on the stock like this. Volume just not quite there, but some people are pretty good with this stuff. They trade it so frequently that they're able to adjust and maneuver properly, because it's like we're still trending up, flag here, wedge, breakout. It's like similar to what the patterns would look like, but the volume is a tenth. But the stock still did its thing from $2 to $7, right? So that was pretty good. And then, today in pre-market, it gained a bit of a volume spike at 4 a.m. and then sold off a bit. And we've been somewhat flatlining. What are these lows around about $4 here? Maybe a little higher than that. Let's see, 407 or so. The garbage truck is outside. I got another ticket again. I got another ticket again for not moving my car. Well, I think they call it alternate street parking, something like that. It's just the silliest thing, man. These neighborhoods are no place to live. That's the only thing I can see. That's that if you park in front of your own house on the wrong day, you get a ticket. Because sadly, people just litter. They throw everything on the floor. Like, They don't have a brain. And then, this is just resources that are being wasted if we really get into the conversation. We shouldn't even need street cleaning trucks if people are doing the right thing, right? But in these cities, it's just the wild, wild west. I despise that so much, man. But scratch trade, that's what's keeping me sane about it. Scratch trade. $80 to the government for nothing. Scratch trade. Okay, getting back on track. Screen recording, and then it'll be good to go. I haven't really been studying as much as I would like these last 2 weeks. I think I'm slacking off a little too much, actually, so we got to bring it back, utilize this weekend. As Marcelo mentioned a few days ago in that group chat talk that we had here in the Discord, it's good to have the weekends, man, because we can, relax a little bit, recover, recoup, and then, get some studying in, because I've been in the depths. I do more studying outside the recaps, and I haven't been doing that. The recaps at least keep me alive in terms of studying. But you still want to watch over your own video and go through all the key areas to see where you can improve. When you do that, it's almost like having traded 3 times in one day, right? You're learning so much more, so much faster. And my volume is in the slums. Okay, 3 minutes to go. I'm gonna go drink some molasses so that I can breathe properly here. I'll be back. Molasses and peppermint. So one of my uncles from the islands, right, told him I had a cold, and he mixed up this concoction with high wine. High wine is like a rum, right? High wine, garlic, this lemon, this all these crazy stuff. At first, I was there thinking this. I was thinking what is this guy doing, right? But these island people, man, they know their stuff. No pills, no nonsense, but real herbs, and other things to clear the nostrils. I should have took some and brought it back with me. But anyhow, so we got 1 minute 30 seconds. I'm a little loose today. I'm talking a lot. So time to tighten up. I think into the open I think ALBT into the open might be the best one. $6 stock, small size for me. SMX, I'll be keeping an eye there as well. So with 1 minute to go, let's trade to the best of our abilities. Let's be disciplined. Let's be patient. Let's look forward to trading the setups and opportunities that we know and love. And if we're not seeing what we'd like for our style of trade, let's ease off sooner than later to give ourselves the best shot at longevity throughout the day. Easing off quickly can save us a lot of money when we're not seeing the setups working. Sizing down, just being on the sidelines, really waiting for stock to prove itself, even if it might mean missing a first trade. Sometimes that's the way to go, to just, have a smoother day. hit that thumbs up and let's rock and roll here into the open. Oh my goodness. What was that? I'm gonna pull up SMX on the screen here in a sec. It's actually a really good opening surge to start. I didn't capture the bulk of it. Oh, I'm gonna try again. Hive days at 58 cents. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize, which is the level 2. Level 2 in tape. Keeping my eyes on the prize. There's a small bit. Will this help us out? Perhaps not. I'm starting to experience a little bit of lag here. Is it my computer? That was sudden and strange. I wonder if it's my computer. I'll probably have to check Task Manager here. If it's my computer, this is going to be a good to know because I'll just buy a new computer over the weekend. So it is my computer. My computer's garbage now, apparently. Nothing has changed from what I've been doing the last year, and now my computer is just garbage. Great. Classic. Trying this dip. Why are we having this much trouble? It seems like it's running a little bit better. UPC. Switching over to UPC. Oh, 79, the halt up. That was way better than I thought it would have been there. I'm actually somehow red, which is very interesting. Oh wow, great bounce, great bounce. Would not have expected something like that. Bravo. But now I need entries. Not quite getting the entries. Okay. Bit of an overshoot. SMX, decent move to start. ORIS was also called out by SF. Gotta check that one out in a sec. Volume is a little lighter there. Instant halt down, ORIS. Seven. Damn. No, I didn't know they didn't have to fill me like that. Man, that would have been a good trade, man. Sometimes you just don't get the fills. $600 difference there of cutting that early. Gosh. All right, let's just size down now and not even waste our time. Such nonsense, man. Oh, gosh. Pop up. The infamous pop up. Should have already been up like 1500 here, so it's a little disappointing to start in this manner. Not pushed to 90 just now. We were where we needed to be, except that we got that high fill and kind of ruined the trade a little bit. It definitely has range to it, this stock. Hmm. Let's cut this. Waiting. Could be a decent base, but let's be patient. I'm gonna try to be aggressive here. Oh, okay, maybe not. Thought I was getting ready to go. Pulling back again, which is fair. Big battle here, big battle, big battle. So far, so good. It's trading in this range. We got like 50 area to 90 area, but we're on the lower side of the range so far. Not the best fill here. Tight stop. And that was a more fair fill though. Oh, come on. That's a disastrous loss. That's like a false breakout right there. 56 from 77 to 57. And I'm in 70. Disaster. Gotta be accurate. Oh man, I'm missing all those small pops. And I'm getting the worst possible fills going up. So I'm missing all these moves between 60 and like 75. Do we need to reject again? Well, looks like we need to reject again. Fair. It's having trouble over 75. I'm not getting those proper trades I should in this area. So, kind of giving back a little bit. Fine, fair, cool. Okay. Can we rip through this time? No, we cannot. It's trying, it's fighting, it's trying, it's trying. Okay, good. Should be bare pace and power here, and it's not. Disastrous fills. Yeah, okay. A new 5-minute candle is a minute 20 seconds. As long as it doesn't teleport down, I think we should be fine, but struggling over 75 as if it's just getting shorted. I'm gonna size back down, being that I'm back to red. Not great. If we're to capture those trades between 60 and 75, we avoid all those losses and they're winners. We're probably up 2K instead. The accuracy there, not the best. Over 75, I think it's fair to give back gains there because that's where we should have gotten the boost. No boost. And I'm getting murdered. Great. Alright, I'm just gonna let it make a new high before getting involved up here. Too many losses. Trying to get the breakout, but it's like too many false breakouts. Is this it? Nope, this is selling off. I'm gonna start looking at something else. It might curl back up. I'll give it time. ABLT, GXAI. JFRB gave a move, but SMX. I think this might sell off. There's no reason that it shouldn't have went. It didn't go. I'm selling off. If it flushes out again, there might be an entry. Flush, 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 flush. Not flushing. So 25 dip or 20 dip, 20, 25 dip, 35 bounce. ABLT, maybe moving up. Well, ABLT in the depth. Red, 500 bucks to start a day. From green, 1K to red, 500. Man, those trades between like 55 and 75, it's just there's no reason I should have not captured every one. But what happened is like I let the fill of a couple cents higher like throw me off too much. Especially the second time, I just needed to hold that one. I was in like a couple cents higher, just 3 cents, versus the first time was like 7 cents. This stock is kind of dangerous. It could be good. I think it could be good, but it is kind of dangerous because there's a seller and we're often back down there. Set trying 50. And I'm getting blazed. Yeah, well, I knew it was dangerous. When in doubt, BTCT. Nope, no good. All right, I'm just adding to this deficit. Gotta slow it down. GXAI, perhaps. Bro, the open is just so sorry right now, man. But we can't expect hot day, every single stock, every single trade. So it's fine. Swan is a little choppy, but I think it's doable. We can dance here. We can dance, all right. We can dance. Got to do a little footwork. Oh, too soon. Waiting, waiting, waiting. High or low, waiting. Can I get... Well, I didn't get anything there better. That's fine. No immediate bounce. All right, fair, fair. A little delayed, but okay. Cool. And I took it early, and I'm gonna get blazed. Unless it's selling off, it should hold up. Maybe it sells off. Tight stop. The 5 minute candle still has some life. There's less than a minute, so if it wants to be good, then it needs to show us something. Show me that you can dance. GXAI. KB, are the bulls still here? Are the bulls still in town? Oh, you freaking piece of crap. That was my fault. You see all that clicking? I was trying to size up aggressively for that dip, but then this is when you don't use hotkeys, that's what you got to deal with. And so I should do this, create another one of these, and I would have dominated that trade. Too much clicking. By the time I'm done, stock is already back up. This day, we need to turn this day around right now. I could have dominated this whole thing. Ay, ay, ay. Now I have to buy it into the moon and hope it doesn't blaze me. Buying it high when I could have been in low. Come on. This day is falling back on me. Like, too many mistakes here, I think. The other stock, there's no way we shouldn't have ended up at least 1K. And then here we're missing big trades. Should have already been up 1K as well. And just like that, 2K day, you're looking decent. So from this point on, no more mistakes. Falls breakout over 50. And there's the freaking move, of course. I already had 8K size 50. Didn't trust it the second time. And bro, if this thing went the first time over 50, man, that'd have been a nice $3,700 trade. Honestly, at this point, I'm thinking to just get green and probably get out. The day is a little too messy for my liking. UPC is also halted. What time? 54. 59.19. So we'll trade this one first. Man. This one has less than a minute. UPC. GXAI, man, so close to getting that big trade. But part of the deal. 451, of course, here, if we can keep going. UPC, we're at 417. Dip, dip, please dip, please dip. I didn't get a great fill. I'm going to try again. Bro, how did I not make money? What? I had three trades of at least 10 cents. Oh, okay, never mind. I was red. But still, I didn't make that much. Damn, the fills are just brutal, man. Bro, this is a disaster. Should have already been green like 800 here. Just a mess. 52 or 0241 for the other stock. GXAI 02, so we got about 2 minutes. Oh. I made a few mistakes. Now the fills are just awful. Just, nothing making sense here. Everything's saying, hey, try to get green if you can and just get the heck out of here. Don't even waste time. $32 still held. If it flushes out, I'll take it. It's holding up. It's holding. For now, at least. Small bids. 02. 0241. Okay, it held up there. Well, that's a brutal loss. Tried for the 1 minute candle to make the new high. No good. To hell with that. To hell with this stock. Moving on. GXAI. GXAI. Great day turning into shambles here. UPC. We'll see what it does. So GXAI coming up. About 20 seconds for GXAI. Oh, beautiful dip. Can't take it. Resumption. Here we go. 290. It's like they're not continuing to give you that. They're not continuing to give you that like boost that you should get. This shit sells off, bro. I don't even understand how I'm losing in trades like that. It's just this day just doesn't even make sense. If stock somehow hits a low of 75, I get bottom tick fill, I don't even see it. And going to the depths. What a disappointing day to this point. Low 66. 5 minute candle struggling. And it's about to close. Looks like we might be selling off here. UPC. Well, not good. I guess that wasn't the best trade anyways. And this, oh, that's it. Fuck this. I'm done. The hell with this day, man. Red day recap. $1,500 loss. Out of here. Tomorrow again. Or Monday. I'll take this weekend to relax a little bit. Pastor is signing out. Quick red day. Sadly, it was a great day to be green, but everything that I'm seeing here is telling me get the heck out of here. I'm out. Red day recap. Stay safe, stay green.